Hi everybody, my name is Jill and I work with SaddleBook. And today we are going to go through how to set up your event on SaddleBook. In this example, we are going to set up a barrel race with an open and a youth class. Let's get to it.
Okay, so once you're in your organization, you may or may not have events here already, but you can go ahead and click New Event, and then you can add the title of your event. And then we'll go ahead and select our discipline as barrel racing. Then you can select the event begin and event end dates. If it's a one-day event, the event begin date and the event end date will be the same date. And if it's a multi-day event, then you would just do the event begin date as your start date and the event end date is the last date of your event. So we'll just set up a one-day event. So we'll do the start date and the end date the same. And then we'll select the announce date. And that is the date that it will go live on SaddleBook on the main events page and that people will be able to find it. And then we'll select the online entries open date to be the same day as the announce date. And then I am going to do an early draw the night before my event. So I'm going to set my early entry deadline to the night before. And then we can go ahead and click Create Event. Now your event is created. So to start with, you can then tap here for New Class. And we'll go ahead and do an Open 4D. We'll set the registration fee or the entry fee. I'm going to include the Open category here. If you have a multi-day event, you can set the day number here. And then for this class, we'll go to the Divisions tab. We'll do the number of divisions as 4. And then we'll set the division splits. And the last split will just be a 999, and that just includes everyone else. So in this example, it would be from the start of the 4D to the end of the people in your race. Then we'll go to the payout tab. I'm going to do a 20% office rate, so an 80% payback. And then I'm going to have a $500 added, and you can include that here. And then for this event, we'll go to the Data tab, and I want my riders to be able to select if they would like to be in the early draw or the late draw. And I only want 30 people to be able to select early, so I'm going to put this :30 to show that only 30 riders can select the early draw, and then as many as want to be late can be late, so I won't put a limit on that. And we'll go ahead and create the course. Okay, so I'm going to set up a youth class, so I'm actually just going to click the gear on the right of this class, and then click copy. We'll just update the title here to be youth. I'm going to update the registration fee and update the category. For my youth class, it's going to be 17 and under, so I'll put a range here, so it will be 0 to 17. The divisions will be 4 here. We'll go to the payout tab, and this one only has $100 of added money, so I'll update that. And then we'll go to the carry tab. So for this class, I want them to be able to choose if they're going to ride or carry from the open. So I'll choose the Allow as Rider Carryover and then select the open. And then that's everything for this class, so I'll go ahead and hit Create Course. And now we have our open and our youth 4D. So we're going to now set up an office fee and a payment processing fee. So I'll go up here to my organization dropdown and then items. And then you can do a new item. And the SKU just needs to be any number. You can add the title of your fee and then the cost to your rider. So mine is a $7 office fee. And then the item type, I'm just going to select office. We won't do anything with the scope, and then you can just create the item. And then we're going to do another one for the payment process fee. And I'm actually just going to title this process fee. The unit price is 0. And then in the description, I'm just going to put payment processing fee. And the item type here will be payment plan processing fee. So I'll select that and then create the item. And now we'll go back to our organization drop down and then go to dashboard. And then we can just click the little gear next to the date to go back into our event. Then we'll just click the green sidebar on the right of all the classes, go to additional fees, and then new. And then we'll select what we just created. So I'll go ahead and select the office fee here. The item type will just be sign up, because this one, it will just be 1 per entry. And then in the minimum quantity box and the maximum quantity box, I'm just going to do 1 each. And then we'll create this. So this will automatically get added to each rider's entry. And then we'll set up the process fee. And the item type here will be payment processing fee. And then in the minimum quantity and the maximum quantity box, we'll just go ahead and put in the percentage that we want to add onto our fee. So in this case, I'm going to do 3%, so I'll just do a 3 in the minimum and maximum quantity boxes. And then next we can go to payment methods. I'll do another new payment method. The first one we'll do credit, debit cards. All major cards are accepted. And then for credit cards, we won't do anything with the payment options. We'll just go ahead and select the process fee to be added onto that. Then we'll create that. So you can see here that we have the credit and debit card option, and that it will add 3% on to the rider's entry to help cover the credit card fee. And note here that you don't have to add a fee. The fee is up to you as the producer. Next, we'll check our event profile. So you can go to your event drop down at the top in the event profile. This first page is the title page. So anything you add in the description will be what your riders can see on the public facing page. So I'm just going to put something super simple here, but you would want to add all the details you would add to a flyer here so that they can find that easily. You can also add a photo or a flyer here. Photos tend to work best just based on how it's used within the event. Then we can go to the dates tab. If I needed to update the announce date or the online entries date or anything, I can do that here. And then in the confirmation email tab, I'm just going to put something super simple. Thank you for entering. We will see you at the race. And once my riders enter, they'll get this message and then a link to their entry emailed to them, which is just helpful to know that they were successful in submitting their entry. Then we'll go to the restrictions tab. I recommend doing the competitor allowed to edit submitted entry and the rider horse swap allowed. They won't be able to remove anything without you as the administrator, but they could add another horse or add another class. And then we'll go to the required data tab. The horse name is built into the entry, but on the rider info required, I'm going to add the phone number, date of birth, address, city, state, and zip. Then you just have everything you need to get a hold of them. And you're welcome to add anything else that you'd like here as well. And then we'll just click Update Event. And then we'll go to the event drop down and the venue. You can type in the name of your location or an address. And we'll just go ahead and do this, South Jordan, Utah, and then you can click Add. And this will update so that your riders can find the event and know where your event is located. If we go to the event drop down and then back to the production page, you can click your logo or image or the name of your event in this top left corner. And this will take you to the public facing event page so you can see my description was added here. Anything else that you would add would also be included here. and then I can copy and paste, so just Control or Command C depending on your computer, and you can copy and then paste this URL or this link anywhere that you normally share your events. So if you have an email list or a Facebook page or a website, anything like that, you can share this link and it will take them directly to your event to be able to enter. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're always here and happy to help.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more helpful videos.
And, that takes me back to our mission statement, which is, simply put, to give you more time with your horse, more time for the things that matter.